of Project Next on KPFK 90.7 FM Los Angeles, streaming worldwide at kpfk.org. We are continuing our 9/11 anniversary special, bringing in a man from Iran, a man who has brought his fire, his insight, his analysis, and his desire to see something happen positively, something beautifully for humanity around the world. But where does he have to go to get that done? He's in Los Angeles. It's the city of angels, for God's sake. And so Saeed David Farman is the man who was flown over here that is trying to get people's minds and spirits on fire by holding Alchemy events at the Radisson Hotel. He'll talk about that. But tonight he is here to give us insight into September 11th, the Middle East post-September 11th, talking about how, I'm going to let him say what he's going to go into. But certainly for me, I really would love to hear the perspective of Persians, Muslims, all of them that are being involved in just being stirred up again and again towards interscene warfare and helping keep this terrorism alive by killing innocents. And so getting his perspective on this and more is fantastic. Let me welcome Saeed David Farman to KPFK and Project Next. Hi, Mr. Farman. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hello, Evan Ray. As they say, salam alaikum, or in the Middle East, or the Pleiadians, they say salome, or salamat, or namaste, and peace and greetings to you and your listeners. This is Saeed David Farman, Alchemy event founder, and I'm the founder of New Hope for Humanity, as they call it. Past 20-odd years, 35 years in U.S. citizens, and born in Iran in 1955. I am one of the Eastern minds that has understood how the West thinks and do things, and mixed the two together, created a new humanity that it will work for East and West. Not only that, plus the universal language, code of honor and hope for all humanity to open the gates to cosmic doors to next generation of ET contact. So not be only co-creating a new humanity, plus we going to take off from this planet, the ones who are consciously live and higher grade of humans, higher consciousness ones, superhumans. And not only that, we will leave these bunch of herds that are messing up this planet to their advantage of their pockets and corporations. We will leave these humans, and we will take to the universe and populate other planets, as we did in the eons of times ago in the Earth. So this is a great time. The history is repeating itself, and some of us went to Pleiades 30,000 years ago, and some of us went to Orions and in Egypt, or Atlantis, went to other parts, and Mayans went to other parts of the universe. So this is a time of decision-making, differentiation between chaff and the wheat. So the selection would be specific. The ET races would select the wheat, and the chaff would remain on the earth. The chaff would be Illuminati and the other factions that they're messing up the planet. They will live with their own as they make the ditch, they will fall into the ditch themselves. So humanity has a creation, a creator. Humanity belongs to a certain creator that has put us in this planet. So it's not something that some groups, they can come and create a GMO, destroy it, depopulate it, deform it, mess it up, bomb it, nuke it. This kind of stuff can go on for a while, but they will stop it. They will destroy these people. They will take the good humans out of here. So I hope your listeners understand where we're coming from. Our conscious mind, which is to do with light workers and to do with Star Warriors and people who have come at this time to this planet to create a new road and new timeline for the ones who want to think different and be on a new path like yourself. So with that said, we would like to invite your audience and future listeners to this program to Alchemy event, October 4, 5, 6, Radisson Hotel from 8 a.m. to midnight. We will be talking to 33 speakers, great speakers from all over the world, from Russia. They have answered our calls. Two great scientists. One of them is Russian Academy of Sciences, Dr. Peter Gergiev. He's doing research on genetic coding and genetic phantom DNA. And in his labs, he cures cancers and with removing a child DNA with sound vibrations and put it in your body. And your body would heal itself automatically. He's got a way of explaining that. It's very complicated. It's not just like that. But he's done something in genetic engineering that Bruce Lipton is talking about it. And he's doing it in action in the lab. And he would like to create a lab in out of Russia because they're constraining him by funding it. So if international investors would like to create a lab for that, please contact us at alchemyevent.com, and the email address is over there. You can contact us and fund the future research he would like to do for the humanity. Also, Dr. Shipov, he's a Tesla of torsion field. He's from Russia also, and he will be talking about the torsion field and how torsion field is connected to so many things in our lives. And in the midst of all this stuff, a great scientist, Dr. Swanson, Claude Swanson from Monroe Institute, and he's a great researcher and he's done a few books, and he's writing his third book, and he's worked for DARPA and many other agencies and institutions in the U.S. He's a great physicist, which he will talk about how the energy, healing energy from quantum physics and the torsion field, all this stuff, it comes together and in one point of consciousness. So these are the very, very sensitive talks that we are putting on the stage. Plus Jordan Maxwell will be there. You name it, myself. I would do meditation and speaking about different subjects, and there would be a number of other speakers. Barbara Lamb will speak about crop circles and hypnotherapy of ET contact. She's done thousands of, over the past 20 years, ET contacts. So we have a number of other speakers. And your listeners can go to alchemyevent.com, ALCHEMY, Alchemy Event, EVENT.com, which is on your calendar, KPFK calendar right now. We thank you for doing that. And for October 4, 5, 6. And for ticket sales, they can get a 30% discount by typing KPFK promotional code on the Eventbrite tickets on our website. And they will get automatically 30% discount. I'll also send you the link on the Skype, and you can share that link with your audience. And basically, we are synthesizing a new ideas, forming a new groups for internationally for researchers and people who are open-minded to new avenues of humanity, ET contact, sciences, physics, and genetic engineering. So it would bring a lot of different avenues from, you name it, from DARPA to Russians to Chinese, and you name it. They're all interested in, we're all humans. We're trying to bring a new code of honor to humanity instead of droning and destroying each other, which is not a future that these people are going that way, but they will take the results themselves later on, and this is not where we're heading. So,
Saeed, may I ask?
Sure.
Being from Iran, could you give us a perspective on what you are seeing with the vilification, the overthrow of the Persian culture by Shia Muslims. What are your thoughts on what is happening in the Middle East on the anniversary of September 11th?
Well, as we speak, the whole universe at the same time is evolving and shifting to a higher level. Not only me, not only you, not only Iranians, not only people in South America, not only people in Mars. The whole universe is shifting as we speak. Aliens are shifting to a higher consciousness too. Higher advancements, whether it's in technology or consciousness, it depends on which groups they are. So, going back to Iran, Iran is rapidly developing in technology and consciousness as we speak in a matter of opening to new ways of, how can we say, a new look at Islamic way of thinking that it's different than that, for say, it opening new doors for them and Islamic revolution and Islamic ideology, which Westerners cannot take it because it does not go with their Illuminati plans, and that's how they stand in front of Islam, and they try to bomb it or smash it however they can, philosophically or by technology. So the ideology in Iran is one of the things amazing your listeners should know. Iranian people are very loving people. And especially their love about America has always been there. And one of the things that sometimes we talk to family or friends in Iran, they don't understand how America can do these things in Middle East or towards Iran. Or why do they hate us? Why do they attack us? Why do they want to destroy us? But they don't understand the process of planning of Illuminati is not it's a different field of decision making. When CFR selects your president, it doesn't matter who voted for what. The black vote does not count for Democrats against Bush. They throw it in the trash. Electoral vote, 2 electoral votes elects Bush, or CFR selects Obama. This is where somebody else is running the show on the background. So this is the kind of America we live in. We're not fighting the system. We're just trying to co-create a new humanity. Therefore, let them do what they want. They want to destroy the world. Let them do it. We're not opposing that. But in the meantime, we will create our own future. This is the way we're going, whether it's in Iran, America, Mars, Moon, with Pleiadians, with Orionites, with you name it, with anybody else. This is the way we're going.
But why should they be able to destroy the earth and us not care?
You mean the Illuminati?
What you just mentioned that, hey, they want to destroy it, fine, we're going to go, build our own. I was thinking, okay, that's a strategy, certainly, a parallel system, all for it. But then at this other side, Saeed, I'm just like, aren't we shanking our duty to be the opposing light against this darkness?
Well, they saying they're the light, they're the illuminated one.
Well,
well, we are saying we are the illuminated ones. So one of us is illuminated and the other one is not.
Well,
there cannot be 2 illuminated ones. One is the darkness, one is light. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I would say that you would know them by their actions.
It's always, they say, your light walks in front of you. So that's how people laugh at somebody. They say, we can see you before you even open your mouth. So the guy, even before goes on the Senate floor, some of us, we laugh at him.
Right.
Because we know his light is not good enough for humanity. It doesn't matter who elected him, whether it's Monsanto, who paid for his his chair in the Senate.
Right.
Please leave the keys and quit and go home, guys. We need a new Senate. People of America should open their minds and eyes to a new future.
Absolutely.
These guys are not doing the job.
Let me ask you this. When it comes to Islam, when it comes to the mischaracterization of it now in the media, all we look at is the extremists, etc., who are probably backed by the UK, United States, France, Israel. Who knows who is putting these people to get those jackets strapped on. It could be their own people, own hierarchy within that. Where is the moderate voice of Islam? Why is that not winning out?
Islam is a dynamic movement. It's not something they're talking about. When they shot Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, they shot his trade. They shot the food to him and his tribe. They didn't have food. They couldn't do business, and they fought him for 30 years. These are let's say, same generation of people in the past. So they were nomads. They were not nomads. They were the main structure of the government of Arabia at that time, 1,300 years ago. So same things. They shut you down. They shut your jobs. They shut your income. They tax you. They double tax you. They parking tickets. Name it. They create so much problems for public to put 3 million, 5 million people in jail. Half of them are innocent.
Yes, well, Christians got slaughtered, eaten alive by lions. Everybody, certainly the classes, the ruling classes have always smashed on upstarts. But I'm sorry, I'm only jumping in because our time flies, Saeed. And so the question is modern day today. Why is there Sunni, Shia violence going on? What is radical Islam? Where's the moderate voice that you are bringing out? Where is it on a bigger scale?
Well, at some point, all the factions will face each other. Even with Israel and Armageddon, when everybody hits each other really hard, then they will drop the guns and they will really calm down and look at each other and say, "Hey, we're all same humans, and we got to think somehow to live on this planet and go to other planets because enough of destruction." So there is a point of meeting.
Well, is that going to be after a nuclear war where they're finally like, "Oh, geez, we did take it too far"? I mean, how far? Why can't they do that now?
Well, humans are free to experience however they want to do it. This is one man can change the world, and one man can destroy the world. So it's a two-way street. So as much as Hitler wanted to destroy so many things, there were other people who opposed them. So yes, they won, and in this timeline, and this is what we are. And now they want to change the world the other way. They keep going until some of us, our minds get together, create a new humanity, and change the future for our kids. Our kids would not survive this mess. Like you say, either nuclear or any other disasters these people want to create is not healthy for anybody, neither for America or the world. So at this moment, humanity got to rise and be awakened, and that's we either all rise together or we all go down together. It's a choice people have to make, and we urging public worldwide to be awakened and raise their consciousness, join us, and co-create a new humanity. What else can we do? I mean, it doesn't take money. You can move around billions of dollars, but that does not change the humanity. Neither arms and nuking and bombing and destroying countries. All this stuff is temporarily, maybe some years or centuries or whatever. Still, Romans are gone. Their philosophy and ideology was one of the best for everybody. But the Romans are gone. Rome was burned by Christians. Rome was burned by Christians. So the ideology, they killed so many Christians. They did their job, but Christians burned Rome, and they deleted it from history books.
Yes.
Nobody knows that.
Yes.
I'm telling you that.
So yes, so true. It's so true what you're saying. On the line, Saeed David Farman. He is the man behind the Alchemy event. It's coming up October 4th through the 6th. Please go to alchemyevent.com, and it's spelled the usual way, ALCHEMY event.com, and talking with him about the Middle East and what he sees the most important things around September, this anniversary of September 11th to be, and he is talking about building a new humanity. You know what, David, you started out by talking about escaping this planet, and that the aliens will select those that are capable, or, to go. Isn't it something really for us to have that free will choice?
That's written in the Bible, and 1 out of 2 will be taken. So it's your light, which you will transcend and ascend, and automatically would be to a higher realms or other planets. It's not a matter of somebody force you. In other words, it's your privilege and your honor that you have achieved. In other words, if some scumbag want to do that, he cannot, because he doesn't have the light. He doesn't have enough energy built up in his mind. His pineal glands always been shut.
You know what, David? What do you think about what happened on December 21st of 2012? What happened? What do you think happened then? Did anything happen?
We have shifted to a new timeline. That this timeline, it's about decisions, and you as a person, you make your own mind and decision which way to go. You want to go with Illuminati or the other group? You have to make your mind now. And we are splitting. Two humanities are splitting again, like in the past in the history of mankind. So many times happened. So we will be separated. These people would be separated from us. Their light is not matching our light. The extraterrestrials will separate us.
Or we just somehow are able to be in their midst because, their energy, their vibration, their consciousness is at a point where they're able to relate. I mean, I think it's
even right now they cannot relate to us. They're so confused. They don't know where to go. We are focused. Because our creative, the creation and the Creator's love is leading us. We're directed by light. We're not putting them down. We hope they can see the light and join us. Nobody is excluded. We're not saying everybody in that organization or that corporation is evil. No. These are humans that everyday events can change their lives. There are millions of people all around the world. They're looking up for some light and hope.
Have you had contact, David? Have you had contact?
Many contacts during my life, and all the time. Contacts, and they're continuous. And
what species are you speaking to?
Again, there are different types, from tall white with white glowing robes that you say, wow, this is amazing. This guy is beyond humanity and beyond anything you can ever imagine.
Yes.
And you just shut down because his presence, it's universal, The different kind of beings in the universe. You can be as a light warrior, light worker, star person. You can go to another planet and enlighten another being. There are 350 million planets have humans on it. Different types of humans. They might have one finger short or one ear longer than your ear. So you never know what you expect to see out there, or some grays or some tall whites or tall this, and universe is full of beings, angels, reptilians, and you name it. they're all intelligent. They all have the right to be here. Nobody is worse than the other. But the light everybody carries on their shoulder, that light would lead you where you're going.
You know what? We just have a couple of minutes left, David. Why are we being left out of the reality that we aren't alone? When are we going to have contact?
They're all already here.
I know, but you know what I'm saying. I'm saying when are they going to land? When is there going to be?
At some point would be a meeting time. Everybody will face each other and the Creator and the aliens and ETs and
the Creator. I mean, in the physical, isn't it going to happen in the physical planet of Earth? When is Earth going to?
It has been promised in the books that would be a day of judgment, and the judgment day it is coming.
I'm not looking for judgment. I'm just looking for all of our ET brothers and sisters, because you have had this kind of relationship to them. When are they going to?
They will come. They will
themselves?
land here with the judgment day. That means they will not come here in peace anymore. They will land in judgment. They will separate us. It would be it would be a chaff from wheat would be separated.
Oh.
So every action we do, we better be careful what we do and what we think, because it will be accountable to them, because they didn't leave us in this planet to mess it up like this.
Okay.
Every human is responsible.
David,
every one of you guys have to answer them. Every one of you.
Wow. That is brilliant. You know, you have got to, this time is gone, unfortunately, but you have to come back, and we need to get more into this relationship. Saeed David Farman on the line. AlchemyEvent.com, October 4th through the 6th. Go to the website, put in KPFK, 30% off. Be there. I'm going to be there. And so, love to all of you. Thank you so much, Saeed David Farman. Have a wonderful night, sir.
Love you. Thank you.
And you. And you, sir. All right, darlings, until next week. You've been listening to Project Next on KPFK 90.7 FM Los Angeles, archived at kpfk.org.